So, a question I get asked a lot is how do you manage your time between a full time job and writing a book or a series of books? Um, and so, I'll tell you, it's easy, but it's hard at the same time. So, what you have to do is kind of master your rhythm to write. And that sounds like, well, what does that mean? Okay, so it's really hard if you don't have that because you have all these other things like like just life problems. The car needs to go into the shop, and something in the house is broken, and kid needs help with homework, and like life throws everything at you. And when you finally get a moment, you're just like, man, all I want to do is watch TV, play a video game, you know, read a book. You have some kind of escape, and so how you mitigate that, how you manage your time between working full time and dealing with life um, and actually finishing your writing projects and aspirations is you have to turn writing into that escape. So first and foremost, you got to write about something that you absolutely love. You've got to be impassioned with your story, or if you're writing nonfiction, you have to be incredibly passionate about that topic. So having a vision for your plot, having a vision for your characters, having this whole world built. And I make it sound like something big, but you have to have a rough idea of your plot. You have to have a rough idea of your characters. And so your characters are like anyone that you would meet in real life. You don't instantly know everything about them from the first time that you meet them. You put them in scenes and you ask yourself, how would this person react? And then you kind of get to know them a little bit in your head, and they will tell you, well, in this scene, and in this situation, this is how I would react. And so they come to life in your head, and while the better stories have deeper world building, you have to build your world up to a certain point in the broad strokes, like broadly, this culture is different from that culture, and you can identify like maybe 3 things that they're different from each other about. But besides that, you can leave everything else up until you need it. It doesn't need to be defined. So you can come to a conflict or an argument between person of culture A and person of culture B, and then you can invent another reason that they're different that wasn't known before. It didn't need to be known before. It didn't come up. Now it's coming up. So now you get to define it. Challenge is being consistent for the next time. So those are a couple tips that help you get a vision for the future of your story. So eventually you want to see your characters get into arguments, win fistfights, buy the house, build the house, fix the bridge, fix the car, get revenge, kill the other character, win the court case, achieve victory in conflicts. And sometimes that's at the expense of some of your other characters that might even be your proponents. But that just creates a bigger conflict for later. So once you have all that lined up, and you don't even have to have it all lined up. You can have just like a vague, fuzzy picture of it in your head, or you can have like a few notes in your outline. So people don't write with outlines, and that's fine too. But once you kind of start to get a craving to watch your own show, if you will, writing starts to take place of those other escapes. Writing becomes your escape, and this is how you kind of master that writing energy, that once writing becomes your escape, then you start choosing it over, I would rather write than doom scroll. I would rather write than watch TV. I would rather write than play video games. And it's okay to choose those other escapes sometimes. It helps if you have someone in your living situation that will tell you, like, hey, I see you're playing video games. Maybe you want to write a little bit. It helps if you have a couple people that that are maybe reading along as you write. Every few chapters are like, hey, can I have a little bit more? So that kind of keeps you a little bit accountable, that if you kind of fall off the bandwagon a little bit, they can help you get back on. It's okay to fall off the bandwagon a little bit too. Sometimes life throws you a doozy. I was writing through when my dad died, and that actually helped me get through it, writing. So that's how you do it. That's how you manage life and still write the things that you want to write. So I know that was a lot. So if you need me to make any clarifications, hit me up with a comment. And of course, I'm always going to appreciate a like and a subscribe. But if you got your own writing techniques, your own ways to kind of manage, balancing life with getting your writing done, help make me better. I want to hear what you do. Take care.